I know that I want to be filming this video right now. What I want to share feels so big and impossible to approach because there's so much. And by starting, that's how it's gonna get done. So, what inspired me to make this video today are some things that I've been seeing in mainstream media. I'm not even so aware of and connected to mainstream media, but some things do get through. And what I'm seeing are a lot of surface symptoms of extreme beauty ideals. This is the thing that stood out. And what comes to me is that it's a response. What is it a response to? Because we're quick to jump onto the symptom, to judge it, to scrutinize it. And we're not so practiced at looking what's underneath, causing that, and understanding it. To see what is it a response to? What is it that we need? Why do we have people responding with plastic surgery, with eating disorders, with... I'm also going to think of another issue on a different topic. With teachings about hyper-independence, doing everything yourself and not depending on anyone. Why do we have responses like that happening? Well, for example, underneath the beauty ideals, it's about not feeling lovable. It's also about the pain of isolation, loneliness. And when it comes to hyper-independence, this is also about loneliness. It's a coping mechanism to deal with the pain of no one's gonna consider me, support me, look out for my best interests, care deeply enough, be intimate with me, meet my needs. So I'm gonna just cope with that pain by doing that myself. I might even subconsciously put it out of my awareness that that's even happening underneath me in the first place. It's the same thing with coping mechanisms such as eating disorders, and I'm speaking from experience. It's like doing something which makes it feel or seem to feel a little bit better, to numb it somehow, that underneath I feel unlovable, alone, wrong, not enough, disgusting, whatever it might be. Of course, there are variations. I'm speaking to the common core that it all has. All kinds of addiction, all kinds of coping mechanisms, whatever they might be, they have the same root. Isolation, disconnection, unmet needs. It's a substitute for unmet needs. Our unmet needs of being loved in our authenticity and supported unconditionally, and also belonging to a group that loves us that way, and that we all collaborate considerately and each person's authenticity contributes to the whole. It's like unconditionality with our authenticity and consideration from everyone and by everyone, mutual responsibility as we collaborate in the best interests of all involved. This is our deepest need. And as you can see, society as a whole is not structured around that need, so we see all kinds of coping mechanisms. Many people have lost touch with even the fact that we are tribal in our nature as I've just described. Many people know they have this pain, but they don't know what's missing. And some people aren't even aware that they have this pain anymore, this unmet need, because the coping mechanism has just become what's normal. So what I am asking of us in this moment is to look a little deeper in our lives. What is happening? What is it that our reactions and responses and mechanisms are a response to? What is happening inside, and what do we need? What has made it so that we do not perceive that need in some cases, do not believe that it's possible, or cut ourselves off from it and go our own way? Things such as beliefs like, it's not possible that I'm going to get considered and get to have me and have the relationship too. No one is going to take responsibility mutually with me in a relationship for each other's well-being. I'm going to have to look out for me, myself, and I, every man for himself. It's a dog-eat-dog world, this kind of thing. A relationship requires everyone to take mutual responsibility for our own and each other's well-being. The well-being of the individual is not the individual's responsibility alone. We are meant to be mutually responsible for the well-being of everything together, because everything is one. Everything is a part of you. Everything is a part of me. So the best interest of that thing is a part of my best interest. This is why it's so important that we relate with each other through a mechanism which is called a win-win, where when you have a need or a boundary or a desire or anything, and so do I, it's not about mine's more important, yours is more important, I'm doing this despite how it affects you. It's about both of those mattering, and how do we find a possibility that facilitates everyone being able to get what they need. Sometimes that means acknowledging that people are not compatible, and it would be a win-win to form separate arrangements in life. And with compatible people, finding win-wins is about considering each other and making decisions together. This is who we are, this is what we are, this is what we need. This way of relating, because if humanity continues with the zero-sum game, it's a very dangerous and slippery slope. If I am able to act inconsiderately of everything else in favor of my best interest only, then I'm able to close myself off from my awareness of hurting you and take no responsibility for it and disown the emotions that are involved. So then I actually become dangerous to you. And this narcissistic bubble is what is being taught when it's like, okay, you take your shit, I take mine shit, you do you, I do me. When it's this dismissive attitude of each other's things, keeping ourselves to ourselves, when we don't have this openness to each other, this pliability, this receptivity, this responsiveness, this care about our best interests and making decisions consciously, this attitude of connection, of love, when that's missing, we become dangerous to each other and to ourselves. Because it is an illusion that acting only in favour of my best interest can be best for me. Maybe you need that for a time. If you're healing from enmeshment trauma, it's valid. And if we all stay in a me for myself only mentality and way of being, is it really what's best for each individual to be disconnected from everyone and everything? So, to close this video today, I want to leave you with a reflection. I invite you to reflect on this. If I consider putting my well-being onto the table and inviting another human being to put their well-being onto the table and having us take care of it together, finding win-wins, what comes up inside of you? What is your internal response to that? I invite you to investigate it. And I invite myself to do the same. When I talk to all of you, I'm not talking to all of you in exclusion of me because I know everything. I am a part of everything. And so I also commit to reflecting on my beliefs and ways of relating with taking mutual responsibility for myself and each other with others in win-win formations. I'm going to write my reflection in the comments. I invite you to do the same. Thank you for the bravery that you exhibit watching this video, feeling, self-reflecting, opening to new possibilities and concepts, and working towards having healthier relationships with ourselves, with each other, and with everything else. As always, I'm available if you would like to work with me one-on-one. Everything that I do is in the description box via Linktree, and I put a few of my main links separately if they feel relevant in this moment. So, let's breathe together, feel what's happening, feel what's moving. It's okay to feel this way. Even though we feel this way, everyone here is together feeling this way. Let's turn towards each other. And understand and see what we need. Thank you.